everyone, bringing you your full moon in Sagittarius total lunar eclipse reading for the Twin Flame Collective. I'm pretty excited to bring it to you. It is a powerful lunation, so let me walk you through it. The full title of it is Full Super Flower Blood Moon in Sagittarius with a Total Lunar Eclipse. Yes, it is exact on the 26th at 7:19 a.m. Eastern Time. So that's going to be wee hours of the morning on the West Coast and later in the day across the pond, and maybe even later at night still in Australia and points around the globe. So check your local listings. But the full moons always signify a culmination, right? Something wrapping up loose ends, as I like to say, but it's of an influence from the new moon that connects to it. So think back to December 2020 when we had the new moon in Sagittarius with a solar eclipse. These two moons are connected. So think back to that time. What might have popped up that was new in your life? What did you set intentions around? It might help you to go find in the playlist, you can find the channeled messages or the all signs messages. And I believe I did a December 2020 reading for that new moon, and maybe it'll jog your memory. So that's one way to figure it out. But think back to December 2020. This moon is going to close out something. Something's coming to into culmination at its biggest point, and then we kind of have to push out what's kind of hanging on but didn't really serve us in a powerful way. So that's the first thing. So I want to talk a little bit about the sun is in Gemini. As you know, we're in Gemini season. Happy solar return to our Geminis. I did your Gemini bonus birthday reading, so that's on the channel. And we have the sun right now in Gemini opposite, right, the full moon in Sagittarius. The sun is conjunct, meaning next to or holding hands with the north node, and the full moon is conjunct or holding hands with the south node. So think about that. That's exactly what makes the eclipse, is the nodes of the moon, right, are directly aligned. Okay, so sun, our identity, our conscious awareness with the north node, our future, our dharma, what we're here to do, who we're here to become. Full moon in Sagittarius, okay, next to the south node, where we've come from, who we've been, our past, even past lives, our karma. I know, it's a lot. So we've got Gemini, which is about lots of ideas, great communication, flurry of ideas, lots of things popping up in our awareness, and real strong communication. Everything, like an idea pops in and out the mouth it goes. Sagittarius, a little bit different. Sagittarius is the higher mind, the higher ideas, the higher thoughts. So it's taking all those little ideas and then bringing some focus to them and refining them, if you will. Sagittarius is also ruled by Jupiter, the planet of expansion. So think higher mind, expansive thoughts, expansive ideas that are coming from the flurry of ideas we have from Gemini. So those are the two opposing signs. Okay, so now if we've got the sun in Gemini, sun, our identity, and all these ideas on the surface, and then we've got the north node, which is our dharma, what we're here to do, and our future, and we've got Sagittarius, our unconscious, the full moon, the unconscious realm, but higher ideas, higher thoughts, next to our south node, karma. You can feel the tension. So now get the visual of the archer. Sagittarius is the archer, pulling back on the bow, aiming the arrow at the north node. So here we are in the south node, Sagittarius full moon, total lunar eclipse, and you have that powerful release, like being shot, bow and arrow style. So that's the visual that I have been holding in my mind for what this whole energy is about. And then I wrote a little sentence to maybe help you understand. So it's a question you can ask yourself. What are the higher ideas you have about your life that are demanding you to let go of where you've been, right? You've got to let go of something to sort of fulfill the higher ideas you have about your life and where you're headed. Okay, so what are the higher ideas you have about your life? What are those higher ideas demanding you to let go of? What are those ideas demanding you to let go of in a powerful way? So this isn't a, oh, I think I want to release this. No, it's a demand. That's the power that's coming through with the eclipse. Okay, so let's look at the Queen of the Moon Oracle. You know I love to pull 3 cards, where we've been, where we are, where we're headed. Oh, beautiful. I'm going to have to read that one. So, card number 4, acceptance. I almost wore a shirt that had those 2 hands. I almost wore it. And then I second guessed myself. Isn't that funny? Acceptance. This is where we've been. Sort of radical acceptance, coming into a sense of, okay, this is how things are right now. I see it for what it is. I accept it. Where are we right now? This is where we've been. We are on the path. Card number 8, we are on the path. I love that. And then, and I love we have a 4 and an 8. And then we've got 24, protection is where we're headed. So I'm going to read the protection card just so we kind of get a feel for what might be coming up in the future. Your higher power, however you describe this, is a loving and protective energy. You are loved and protected. Identify your fears. You can protect yourself better. Trust in yourself. So, yeah, this is the chance to let go of any resistance here. Surrender and let go. Do that with confidence. Every now and then we may feel we need some support from the universe or whatever we believe our higher power to be. And that support can take the form of feeling protected from whatever might happen and helping us get the courage to release what needs to go. All right? So we're on the path. Got it? We can kind of see through to the future. That's what's happening here. And all we have to do is understand that we're safe. It's safe to let go. I love it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cards. I love that for us. I'm saying us because I'm one of you. Let's take a look at what's coming through for this full super flower blood moon in Sagittarius with a total lunar eclipse. My gosh, I've been trying to say it all week long so it comes off the tongue. Wow, Knight of Swords, speaking truth to power here. Whoa, maybe power struggles. The Emperor is what's crossing us underneath. Sure, what's out, like what's below, what's in our, sort of outside of conscious awareness. So this is that moon energy. Maybe there are still games being played or an unfair situation, something that feels like you can't win. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here in the past. 8 of Swords, that's stuck energy, possibly some overthinking. Here's what our conscious awareness is, what we are trying to accomplish, right? This new light of passion coming in, a divine gift of inspired passion. The Ace of Wands can also represent new beginnings that are exciting, new projects, or even a new attraction for some. And there's a full-on new beginning. Ace of Pentacles is the future. Wow, wow, wow. So I love this already. 2 aces. I do see that there's some stuck energy in the past, maybe because we don't feel safe. And that's what this is telling us, is to move forward, we kind of have to let go of our fear that we're not safe. And I feel like this is what we're letting go of. It's been a little bit of a mind game. Mind games is what's coming through for me here. Okay, Emperor is what's crossing us. So obviously that can be divine masculine energy. It can be our own inner masculine energy, calling us to feel our power, to take action. This is us wanting to take action, and this is us finding the safety, the predictability, the groundedness, the abundance, the safety, the stability, all those words that, you know, maybe we're not feeling right now. So Knight of Swords. Something being transformed. Again, this is that energy of something needs to die off for, you know, what's yet to be born into our being. We have to let go. This is, to me, that pull of the Sagittarian full moon. I know it's a Scorpio card, but the Death card to me represents that transformation and the letting go of something that's holding us down. It is definitely holding us down. Queen of Pentacles. So here's some transformation with regard to what makes you feel safe. What makes you feel safe? Queen of Pentacles, commitment. Commitment in your life, commitment in all things around you, commitment to another. I feel as if that's the truth. Yes, look at that. Four of Wands, and I'm taking the Two of Cups. So underneath, you know, when I pull from underneath, it's what's going on behind the scenes or under the surface outside of conscious awareness. This is a powerful connection, and I feel like somebody is coming in with a big truth about their transformation, either to a Queen of Pentacles or as the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, grounded, stable, generous, kind-hearted. Lots of self-care in this card. So like she's got her stuff together, if you know what I mean. But she's there. You can count on her. If you are her, you can count on yourself to get through anything, right? You can make yourself feel safe is what I'm feeling coming through the protection card. That's the Queen of Pentacles. So, but somebody has a big truth about a change, some big major life change or big transformation that they have undergone. Could be you, could be your divine counterpart, because that's what I'm seeing here are the twins. Could be the whole connection is transforming. What's the challenge? What's crossing it? Is the Emperor. Divine masculine energy here. Aries. This card wants to flip out. Wanted to, but it wouldn't. Yes. All right. So we're waiting here. I'm not going to say waiting. The challenge, what's crossing all this energy is a message of love and or apology. It could be a little bit of both because I'm seeing the Five of Swords and the Eight of Swords. So it could be that what's holding up this big Knight of Swords energy, this sort of, the Knight of Swords to me always has a sense of urgency to it, right? I've got this truth I need to speak and I've got to do it quick, fast, and in a hurry. What may be crossing that is the divine masculine and a message of love and or apology coming from or going to. I have to be loosey-goosey because I'm doing a reading for the collective. Wow. Yes. Yeah, messages of love. Messages of love. And it's interesting because the crossing card, the challenge card, suggests to me that this is what's holding up that sort of committed energy of the Queen of Pentacles. A transformation taking place. And I feel it's coming more from a divine feminine who's ready to really settle down. And I feel as if there's a need for a communication of how you feel about each other, Page of Cups. So I don't feel it's all on the Emperor now that I have the divine feminine coming through the Empress. There is unconditional love here. but I feel like the actual words, and that may be due to Mercury, retrograde. We're in the shadow phase, and it may be difficult to express feelings, but you got to take the risk. Got to take that leap of faith to communicate. So it feels like messages from the Emperor from the masculine to the feminine. That's how it's coming out in the reading. And then taking that leap of faith, it's a calculated risk to share those feelings. That's the challenge. Okay? Underneath, I feel like it's been an unfair fight all along. That 5 of Swords could be cross words, could be a little gaslighty even in the past, because it's had you stuck. Yeah, wow. Maybe even some sabotage here. Ace of Cups. Yes, all that confusion, right? So, wow, I thought this was my one true love, and yet I'm not being treated fairly. There's an unfair fight here. There's a power struggle is what keeps coming through for me. And I'm feeling as if underneath it's like got us very confused. Mixed messages, not sure, how does this person really feel, right? We've got a lot of water energy here versus how they're treating me. Woof. Well, there's our Jupiter, Sagittarian energy of the Wheel of Fortune. Almost sort of, I feel as if for many of you, being that this is underneath, you've kind of turned it over. Like whatever's meant to be will be. This is just too confusing. I don't know how to sort through all my feelings around this issue. But that 5 of Swords, for many of you that have been following me a while, it's one of my least favorite cards in the deck. Whenever it comes out, it feels like there's some intentional cruelty coming from it. The 7 of Swords, yeah, that can be a little deceptive, but it can also be just avoidance and avoidant behaviors. This feels like, oh no, I'm gonna hurt you and I'm gonna mean to. Okay, there's intention there, and because it's underneath, it's something that may be repressed. It's something that is not right here on the forefront of your mind, but it has you very confused and overwhelmed on an emotional level, and part of you saying, hey, perhaps this is just my fate. Whatever is meant to be is meant to be. They're either my true love or they're not. So I'm just going to put that down here. That's why it's coming out underneath, but it has kept you stuck in the recent past, overthinking the situation, feeling stuck or trapped, not knowing your next best step, and possibly not wanting to deal with it emotionally. Like this is all pushed down. This is now, oh, there's a puddle there. I'm not going to step in that. I'm not going to deal with the feelings. I'm going to stay stuck right where I am. Just operate on my intuition. High Priestess. So possible no communication, possible separation. Yeah, I just said no communication and the communication card comes out. So I feel almost as if there was no communication, as if communication was stuck or not able to find the words, and therefore not taking any steps to open a dialogue even. 6 of Wands underneath. So some thoughts about reconciliation, making peace in the situation, coming through it victoriously. It is a victory card, but I kind of feel like that was underneath for a reason, because you really couldn't find the words of how to say, hey, can we fix this? Can we come together and come to a win-win outcome? I don't think you were able to do that in the past. So right now, Ace of Wands, ready to reignite the torch of passion. It's a divine gift of inspired passion. It feels new and fresh and energetic and positive and hopeful. Look at that. The Ace and the 9. This is something you've been really, I don't want to say working for. I want to say what I'm feeling here is these two come together to make the 10. The Ace and the 9 are really adding up to the 10 of Wands, which is offloading a lot of negative karma. So I feel this has been a long journey, stressful, burdensome, exhausting, and you're ready to kind of let it go and have something fresh come in, because this has been quite a difficult path for a while. We have the path right now. That's what came through the oracle, and I feel like it's time. It's time. Queen of Swords. Wow. Queen of Swords. So there may be some communication that is now open, that you're open to it. Queen of Swords. Remember, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. We are in Gemini season, so it kind of feels to me like you're starting to find the words. You're in this, feeling the pressure to communicate. Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords. You haven't had the words in the past, but the words are starting to come through now, where you're wanting to say, hey, this is wearing me down. 9 of Wands. I'm ready for something new and passionate and exciting. I haven't given up. That strength card underneath, gathering up. Both of these cards, the strength and the 9 of Wands, suggests that there's some perseverance here, an energy of overcoming the obstacles and being brave enough to have that communication, to actually put it to words. Now, remember, we are going to be in the retrograde very soon, so give a lot of thought before the words come out. Ace of Pentacles for the future. Wow. Queen of Cups. So yeah, this new beginning is coming by way of compassion. Compassion toward yourself, toward the other. This is high vibration love, understanding. I often feel that the Queen of Cups is closely related to the High Priestess. Lots of intuitive gifts here, even a little psychic, I want to say. And I'm feeling as if the High Priestess comes all the way full circle, and now we've got that grounded energy that we've kind of been wanting and needing emotionally, but we're in an energy of high vibration love and compassion, getting our heart's desire in 3D. 8 of Swords comes out again. So this time I sort of feel like, yep, you don't have to worry about it, because the 8 of Swords is almost as if it's in reverse. So now the way is clear, because you're dealing with the feelings that you didn't deal with before. So I'm feeling like there's a letting go, dealing with the emotions, and that brings about a sense of balance. Reciprocity is available to you in the future. That's more about an equal give and take. That is what I feel has been the challenge here, is kind of the two of you moving toward this message of love, right? Coming to that point at the same time has been a problem, because you need to take a leap of faith, and that's underneath. So I feel like that's the struggle. But somebody's going to take the lead here, guys. Knight of Swords, whoever that is. Yeah, I feel as if it's all about this connection. I'm feeling the stability from the Queen of Pentacles and the compassion from the Queen of Cups. Finding the words to express your emotion, not feeling stuck anymore, and embracing a sense of things being on steady ground. That feels nice going into the future. So if you want to follow me and stay with me for a little while longer, I'm going to go through all the signs, Aries through Pisces, and I'm going to explore the remainder of this reading by going through each sign individually. Okay? So that's what you can expect. The link to that is below. Otherwise, all the best to you in this full super flower blood moon in Sagittarius with lunar eclipse. Oh God, thanks for joining me. The link's below. I'll see you there. Bye.